Oh, I love this. You have such beautiful lines. I'm going to say that over and over again tonight. This is your lifeline.
Thank you.
We'll do this. And then this is your headline. And this is your heart line. And you've got, this is one of the biggest hearts. This is what we talk about with, and then a lot of energy around. This line is going all the way across in both your hands. This one's stopping up here, and then you've got a little bit of that energy of forgiveness. When I was talking about in class, you have to hear people say, I'm sorry, a few different times, a few different ways for it to register completely. You're an amazing energy with loving, with when you really, really love, it comes in beautifully. You've been spending a lot of time quiet, a lot of time quiet. And so this is, and you spend a lot of time processing sort of the same information over and over again. And so one of the things that I really want you to do is whenever you start thinking, and you can, go for a walk and let your walking walk some of the thoughts off, because it's the same thoughts. There's about 3 or 4 different thoughts that are happening, and you've got 2 different versions of life that are coming in. Here's one that's really, really extended. Here's one that's really, really inside. The more that you walk, the more you're going to be able to completely express what you really, really want. And it's not from and with your thinking, with your thought process, it's really important for you to make lists. And there is a time frame when the same time almost every day, around 4 or 5 o'clock, you're getting sleepy in the afternoon. And around that time, it's really important to start right after then, checking off and writing a list.
Can you answer something?
Sure.
What's this circle? Is that bad? The circle right there, is that bad?
So this is falling on your heart, and it's sort of in with your adrenals, and so it's not bad. It's just energy. In terms of the way that I'm feeling this is. So with your heart and with your adrenals, there is too much salt. And so you have to be very, very careful of salt, okay. And very careful of sodas, like okay. Carbonated drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's leaching energy from your calcium, from your bones, that's affecting your heart, your adrenals, and then the salt, your salt levels are, and that's what that circle means. And as soon as you start shifting that energy, you won't see that there as much. Okay. Any other questions that are coming?
Will I always be in with this love? Will we always be together? There's a love.
And so, how long has this been? It's
5 years.
5. This is, so in terms of marriage, there's not a marriage, but
there's no marriage.
Right, but it's very, like, if it continues this way, as long as there's not a marriage question coming in, and I don't want to say always, it's a very lovely energy that's there right now, and it's showing up as always in our terms right now. Do you understand?
What does that mean?
That means that he doesn't like pressure.
Yeah.
And as long as there's no pressure, it's a continuation.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay, cool, yay.
Anything else you want to tell me?
The walking is really, really important. And then you have new projects that you're working on. You're working really hard on those right now. And so it's great that making those lists will really help you complete those.
And just one more thing. Do you see me making any money from my art? Any money at all from my art? I really am going on a more spiritual path.
Yeah.
I do my art because I enjoy it, but I'm on a more spiritual path now than
And that, your art is shifting too. It's shifting, and so there's a little bit more in the shift that's coming up.
Well,
and so, yeah, and there is money when the shift happens. It's got to be a little bit more practical.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.